Hello everybody, I'm KC, and today we're going to try something a little bit different. This is my first impressions video, where I'm just going to talk about smaller things that aren't really worthy of a let's talk about, like a full-fledged review or a full-fledged discussion, and just somewhere where I can, just talk about something that doesn't require very heavy scripting or a whole lot of editing. So there's going to be minimal scripting, minimal editing. So if I stutter or something, I apologize. I'm improvising here a bit. So in case you couldn't tell from the title, this is going to be a discussion on the Pokémon Sun and Moon trailer. I realize I'm getting to this news kind of late, but I apologize. I've been a pretty hectic week here, but we're finally talking about it. And also getting this out of the way, this is not going to be replacing the monthly Pokemon video. I have an idea, and that's going to be coming out towards the end of the month. Won't give it away, but it's another, all I'll say is that it's another discussion video. Anyway, on to the trailer. And we got a lot of information here. Finally, real information on Pokemon Sun and Moon, not just blank box art. Isn't that great? Obviously what everybody's been talking about is the starter Pokemon, so let's start there. Okay, first up we have Rowlet, everyone's favorite starter. Seriously, this little owl guy has been on my social media literally everywhere. I need an owl trowel so badly. And that's kind of weird because I really like all the starters, but Rowlet, when I first saw the trailer, it was the one I gravitated towards the least. I don't hate Rowlet, I like it a lot. I don't know why, it's just the other two appeal to me more at first glance. But Rowlet is really special when you really think about it, because I think it was Tricky Wee who pointed this out. We haven't really had a flying type starter before. I mean, yeah, we have Charizard, but that's a final evolution. Rowlet, if you get Rowlet, you pretty much don't have to catch the obligatory flying type Pokemon for this region. And really, not only is it a unique typed starter Pokemon and a cute little owl, but going by its Pokedex entry here on the Pokemon website, it actually has some other things going for it. According to this, Rowlet can attack without making a sound. It flies silently through the skies, drawing near to its opponents without being noticed, and then lashing out with powerful kicks. It can also attack from a distance using the razor-sharp leaves that form part of its feathers. Okay, first off, who thought those cute little legs could deliver powerful kicks? That's amazing. And part of that razor-sharp leaves thing, Rowlet's actually going to have a unique move, a signature move called Leafage, where it will be striking with the leaves that I guess form part of its feathers. So that's really cool. I get the wide appeal of Rowlet. I guess it just didn't appeal to me as immediately as it did everybody else. I like Rowlet. Okay, next up we have Lytton, the Shadow the Hedgehog cat, as people are calling it, which for very obvious reasons. According to the Pokedex, logical but also passionate, Lytton always remains cool-headed and doesn't show its emotions on the surface, which is why it has that very uninterested look on its face. Look forward to seeing how that looks in the anime. It's just not gonna move at all, no exaggerated expressions or anything. Alright, I wonder if that's gonna change as it evolves. Because maybe like that, it either becomes calmer or it becomes even angstier. I don't know, we'll see. And there are also a couple of unique things about Lytton. First off, it's actually our first cat starter Pokemon. I'm honestly surprised we haven't had one. We've had like a dozen cat Pokemon in general, but none of them have been starters. There's no dog starters either. We get on that. Generation 8, get on that. And according to the Pokedex, the animation in the game isn't probably going to look like this, but Lytton can attack with flaming hairballs. Its fur is rich in oils and immensely flammable. Lytton grooms itself by licking its fur and then uses the collected fur as fuel for fireball attacks. I don't even know what to say about that. That is just so funny. It's even in the official art. Like, look at this. Actually, I do like how when Lytton attacks, that little tuft of fur on its back, like, poofs up. I wonder if that's gonna get like really extreme in its evolutions, like with Cyndaquil. That'd be really cool to see. But flaming hairballs, that's a Pokemon you don't want for a pet. I don't even know what else to say to that. It's just so funny. And if it evolves into a dark type, Lytton might be the one I choose for my starter, just because I really like the design. That hairball thing cracks me up. Again, it's probably not going to look like this in the game, but it'd be really funny if it did. And if you've seen my videos, you know I love some dark type Pokemon. But my personal favorite right now is Popplio. I adore Popplio. He's adorable. He's so cute. I love him. And he's like the least favorite. Why is that? Like, I don't get it. I know everyone loves the owl and loves them some angsty emo kitty, but look at Popplio. He's adorable. I think we only have like 2 other seal Pokemon. There's the seal line, like Seal and Dugong, and we have the Spheal line. I adore Popplio. He's so cute. I don't even know what else to say. He's adorable. And he has got the best art on the Pokemon website. But let's go over his Pokedex entry first. Popplio's swimming speed is known to exceed 25 miles per hour. It's better at moving in the water than on land. Still, when it's on land, it takes advantage of the elastic of its balloons to perform acrobatic stunts and jumps. And that's what's in the official art, and it's adorable. He's a little performing seal. It's just the best. I love it. And this is another starter with a pretty unique ability. Like, Popplio can snort out balloons made of water. Honestly, that should be gross, but it's so cute and fun and just a happy little seal. I don't get why Popplio's the least popular. I get the feeling he's the least popular by default. Like, I don't know anybody who hates Popplio, and that's fair. This is a great line of starters. There's some really cool stuff here. And honestly, my decision on the starters is going to wait until I find out what they evolve into. I never pick immediately who my starter is going to be just from the first release of the starters, because in Generation 6, I thought I was going to immediately pick Chespin, but then I saw what it evolved into, so I went with Fennekin. Also, I went Fennekin because later in the game you can get a Bulbasaur, which I really want because I love Bulbasaur, and I don't need 2 grass Pokemon. But anyway, back to Generation 7. So, I don't have a definitive answer on my starter yet. I'm obviously going to wait to find out what they evolve into, but so far, Popplio is my first choice. He's just adorable, he's the cutest thing ever, and I want one. I want one right now. I cannot wait until they make plushes, because I want a Popplio plush so badly. Alright, that's enough drabble on the starters. Let's move on to the region. The Alola region. Guess what it's based on? It's based on Hawaii. You get that? Yeah, this is kind of on the nose for me. Like, Alola, really Pokemon? But beyond that, it looks like a really cool region. It's probably like an archipelago of sorts. Like the Orange Islands in the Pokemon anime. Anyone remember that? It could be fun to explore, especially if you're one of those people who likes surfing. There's a lot of cool ideas you could have with a region based on Hawaii. Like, there's obviously certain flora and fauna, volcanoes, that could be cool, some awesome fire Pokemon. And not only that, this region looks amazing. The graphics have improved greatly. Like, look at this footage. Doesn't this look gorgeous? It looks so great. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's so beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful Pokemon game we've had yet. And that includes some of the console games. Actually, no, it includes all the console games. This is just gorgeous. And I cannot wait to explore this region as a girl or a boy, because unless there's clothes customization, I'm going with the boy, because the girl's hat is dumb. I don't like it, and I don't want to have to wear it. But it looks like we have some form of customization back. Looks like there's 4 options for the boy and the girl, with different hair colors and different skin tones, which is great. But also we have the full body trainer through the whole game, it looks like. Because usually in a Pokemon game, you select the boy or girl, and then you shrink down to, like, chibi size. And that doesn't seem to be the case here. A lot of people think that this trainer is going to be older, and I don't think so. I think it's just because it's not a little chibi form anymore. You're the full-fledged trainer through the whole game, and that's really impressive. Honestly, once we got to X and Y, I wasn't sure how they were going to improve on this. Like, that was just such a visually amazing game. But they did, like, no more chibi, and honestly, there's a part of me that's sad about that, because I always like the cute, tiny form of your trainer, but, you know, this is fine. I mean, I'll get over it. I'll easily get over it, because this game looks gorgeous, and I cannot wait to play it. Really the only thing I have to say anything about is, the legendaries. Okay, so for Pokemon Sun, we have this big white lion, and for Pokemon Moon, we have this dark bat that actually has this cool detail that I really liked, where in the trailer it like formed a circle, that its wings formed a circle, and it kind of made it look like a dream catcher. Did anyone else notice that? I picked up on that, and I thought that was really cool. It like fits with the nighttime motif that we're going for with this legendary. It looks really cool. But as far as the legendaries themselves, I agree. I think they're overly designed, and they kind of look like mega level Digimon. And I've heard that thing, like, pretty much since Gen 5, that a lot of the new Pokemon look like Digimon, and I don't agree, like, in any way, because I'm a fan of both. And I can easily tell the difference between a Pokemon and a Digimon, but these two, yeah, they're a bit too over-designed for Pokemon. They still look cool, don't get me wrong. I'm really digging the lion. But when I was watching the trailer, I was like, I don't know, something was off. Again, they still look cool, but it also doesn't help that these are Pokemon Sun and Moon. And for those who don't know, Digimon, like once upon a time, had a set of DS games that were Sun and Moon based, even coming with their own unique Sun and Moon Digimon, one of which, if memory serves me right, the Sun one was cat themed. So I've seen a couple people make that parallel to the Digimon games. They have a point. They have a point this time. Usually I don't see it, but here I see it. Again, they still look awesome. It's just where I got my first impressions, and I'll probably grow into it more as we see more with these Pokemon. Maybe they'll start to fit in once I actually see them in a Pokemon battle. Though my favorite is the lion. I'm really digging the lion. And honestly, I don't have anything to say about the professor or professors and our presumed rival here. They have fun designs, and I look forward to seeing more about them. Really, the only thing left to talk about is the release date. We finally have a release date. Pokemon Sun and Moon, the 7th generation, is coming out on November 18th or November 23rd if you live in Europe. Sorry guys. But I am so excited. I cannot wait. Because I wasn't being a Pokemon fan for like 15 years now. I was obviously excited for a new generation. I always am. I'm always excited to see new Pokemon. But before now, there really wasn't anything to get excited about. There was really no information on this thing at all outside of the titles. But now we have stuff to go on. Now we have things to look at and say, this is the world we're going to travel. These are the Pokemon we're going to travel with. And it's just going to be another great journey in the world of Pokemon. And I cannot wait to see more Pokemon, to see what other types and species are going to be turned into Pokemon for this brand new region. All I can say now is that I look forward to seeing more. This is going to be such a great time. So let me know what you guys think. How excited are you for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and who are you going to pick for your starter? And I can't wait to see just how many of you say Rowlet. So, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this first impressions thing. If you guys like it, you don't mind it, then I might do it more often for subjects that are smaller or things I just don't have time to do a Let's Talk About on. So yeah, just let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.